hustling, baby. Welcome everyone to another episode of We Ear Hustling, baby. I am Newbie the Ear Hustler, and tonight's guest is the amazingly talented Ashya Clark out of Georgia. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, love.
Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. I have to say, when I first saw you on Instagram, I could not believe that you were just singing so effortlessly, hand in pocket, like, I got this.
That night, I actually was very, very tired. And I went around to three different karaoke spots that night to try to sing. So by the time I got to that one, it was already going on 12 o'clock. And
Wow.
I was just ready to sing a song and go home.
I know that's right. Listen, you had to make your rounds, and that take, I don't know what it looked like at the other two places, but you completely nailed that. And I think that was one of the biggest responses from people was, "Do you see her singing with her hand in her pocket?" Like,
Yeah.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love the confidence. It just shows that you really know what you're doing, and at such a young age, your confidence level is off the charts. I love that. So one of the things I wanted to start right off with is, you know, you have been supported by your family and your friends. Um, and I think that that's so important um, in this business, in this day and age where everything is just so quick and so fast. Um, I appreciate the fact that you have that and that you're aware of what's going on in this world. So kudos to you, for just really understanding the assignment here.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to jump right into my first question. You know, you've been influenced by gospel artists like LaShawn Price. Then, of course, Whitney Houston, God bless them both, they have passed on. Um, and then, of course, Faith Evans.
Of course.
That's such a broad spectrum of musicians. Talk to me a little bit about how you were first exposed to all these different types of genres of music.
Well, those are artists my mother loved as well.
Mm.
And my mom is a singer as well. She's never wanted to be a singer, but I got my talent from my mother. So we just both kind of like the same type of artist, the same type of vibe. Like, and we like the older generation of artists because they bring it, they bring what needs to be brought. So we just kind of cling towards them.
I love it. I love it. I mean, there's nothing like sitting in the church and hearing someone sing the word. You know what I
Yes.
mean? That to me is, there's just the chills and the emotion behind that.
Hmm.
And Sean Price, my God, like, I mean, there's so many great gospel singers, but obviously LaShawn Price stands out. As soon as I saw that, she was one of your influences, I was like, okay, I get it. I totally
Yes.
understand.
Yes.
Totally understand. So talk to me about how their music has inspired you.
Their music is like encouraging. So for me, when I'm in a bad mood, or I get this from my mother as well, when
Mhm.
there's something going on with me, maybe I don't feel like talking to anybody at the moment, or maybe I feel like I don't know the words to explain what is going on with me at the moment, I turn on some LaShawn, or I turn on whoever else I would like to listen to. They get me out of that mood. Like hearing such a powerful, anointed voice, it just makes you feel like, why am I mad anymore? Why am I even mad? So it like really helps me. It helps me get out of moods. It helps me go on with my day. It helps me go to sleep at night. It's just music is my life.
I love it. And music is my life is, I think, my motto as well, which is why I'm so thankful I found you, because I do so much ear hustling. I mean, TikTok, Instagram, even Googling just to find those special gems. You're one of those special gems.
Thank
Um,
you.
and I'm thankful that you accepted my invite to interview you. It's special to me that I get to share someone like you to the masses.
Thank
So
you.
now, have you been musically trained at all?
I have not. I actually wanted to. Okay, funny story.
Mhm.
When I was like 11, maybe 12, my
Mhm.
mom actually did put me in a class to
Mhm.
where it was just me and a teacher. But after the first day, second day of me going, they just kind of pulled me out. I think it may have been something with funds or issues or something that way.
Mhm.
And then ever since then, I've never had any vocal training. But my mother always knew I could sing since the age of 2. So she had already been putting me in front of people and making me sing out in Walmart or wherever we go, family gatherings. So we just always knew I could sing. And I just recently tried to take vocal lessons not even about a month ago.
Mhm.
And he told me, Ashaya, I don't know what I can do for you.
Wow.
So it kind of hit for me because I know there's still some work I want to do. But
Mhm.
to just hear somebody say, like, I can't help you,
Mm.
it just made me feel like, oh, so I really got to be something. I got
Mhm.
to be something. So
Mhm.
that boosted my confidence a lot.
I love it. It's crazy. I always feel like there's always room to grow.
Right.
And, God bless that person that said that to you. I know that as you begin to grow and really hone in on your music skills, you're going to find someone that's going to even take you to a higher level.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's I don't even want to say a diamond in the rough because you already shining. There's nothing covering
Thank
you
you.
at this
Thank
point.
you.
Yeah. I mean, it just comes out. So I think about that and I think about you going viral, I don't know, and we'll get into it a little bit about how long you've really been at this on these social media platforms. But there's this constant thing where technology is feeding us music, news, information so fast.
Mhm.
Um, how do you think it has helped you and or hurt you, and how do you think that might affect other artists?
I don't think it's hurt me at all. There was once a time where I would see things on the internet when it comes to me,
Mhm.
and I would be like, oh, well, this person is saying that, this person is saying that. And I used to be so in my head to where I would believe anything that anyone was saying.
Mhm.
But as far as that, you got to learn how to have a tough skin. You got to learn how to have a tough skin because social media, people, anything out now in this world, they're going to try to tell you that you're not good enough. They're going to try to tell you that you can't make it. They're going to try to tell you that, hey, this and this and this won't work. But it's up to you for you to be able to be like, I got this.
Hmm. And I love that. I love that you're aware that that stuff is inconsequential to what you're doing, who you're touching with your voice. Somebody always
Mhm.
to say, I just said to someone the other day, when people love you, you don't even have to worry about responding because other people are going to respond on your behalf.
Right. Exactly. Like there can be 3,000 comments and you get to that one negative comment and be like, well, why would they say this?
Mhm. Mhm.
You just gotta let it go and let God. Cause
Amen.
he's gonna put you where he needs you to be.
Amen. That's it. And like you said, that thick skin, not everything deserves a response. Let that comment sit there. I had a situation actually over a couple of days ago where somebody said something negative on something I posted, and the people that follow me and love me ate him up.
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry
Yeah.
about it. You know what I mean? So they took that problem and headache away. I
Hmm.
love it. Now, there is a lot of talent out here. And the first thing I think of is competition and how you deal with that, don't deal with it. Do you feel like, you're having to compete? Are you competing with yourself? Talk to me a little bit about that.
I feel like the only person I would be competing with is myself.
Amen.
Because respectfully, I feel like there is a lot of talent. There's always going to be somebody better than you. You're always going to be better than the next person. Like, you just got to sit back and look within yourself to see how far you can make it. It's
Mm-hmm.
not about the next person or the person that's here or the person that's above you. You got to be able to say, hey, you got this.
Mm-hmm.
You
I love.
got this. Don't think about nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
So, me personally being in my generation, it's a lot of artists out there now, but I set myself aside because not only do I sing, I'm very active with church. I'm very active with God. I'm very active with my family. I'm an athlete as well. I
Mm,
do piano, guitar. I set myself aside. I always try to do something different that'll make me different from the next person.
I love it. And you said you're an athlete.
I
Exactly.
am.
What
I
is it?
played basketball and volleyball and flag football.
I love it. I used to be point guard when I played
I
basketball.
was a point guard, yeah.
Yes, yes. I love it. I love it. See, we rocking already. We are
Yes,
rocking
ma'am.
already. So now when we talk about game plan for you, what is your game plan like, and what is it that you want your audience to know about Ashaya?
I want my audience to know that I am humble, that
Mm,
I am very grateful for everyone that loves me, everyone that's helped and support, even when I wasn't anyone. I want my audience to know that, hey, you can talk to Ashaya. Ashaya is not stuck up. Ashaya is going to respond to you.
mhm,
I just feel like um, a lot of people get to a certain stage where they feel like, oh, I don't have to talk to these people no more. Like I've come really far from where I was last year. And to just think about everyone else feeling like, oh, we don't have to do this anymore.
mhm,
It's I feel like that sets me aside too because I genuinely love my supporters. I literally go live on Instagram and TikTok every day and talk to everyone. A lot of my supporters have my number because they send me videos from my lives and everything.
mhm,
And with my game plan right now, um, I've been singing. I've been singing. The video that went viral, I wasn't trying to go viral, but it's just kind of happened. And I just feel like I'm very grateful for that as well because there's a lot of ears out there that heard that from like 8 different pages that reshared the post. So I'm very, very grateful. And I'm just going to keep doing what God wants me to do.
mhm,
Wherever God takes me, that's where I'm going to go.
mhm.
I'm very much a believer in wherever God wants me to go, I'm going to go.
I know that's right. And you know what? It's funny that you say that, it's hard for a lot of people who get into this business uh, to be able to speak the way that you do, to shout from the mountaintops their belief in their God. And I respect that about you. I feel like that is going to keep you grounded as you move forward. And while you may have given, access to people now, as you begin to grow, guaranteed that's going to change a little bit because, people are advantageous. When I reached out to you, I wanted to make sure that you understood that I was about business and this wasn't about, doing you any harm
Yes,
or,
ma'am.
anything like that. And so to hear you say that you are so communicative with the people that watch you and listen to
I
you
am.
is amazing. I mean, I think that that's a special type of trait. Um,
I just don't want them to think that I'm going to walk away from them. I
mm,
genuinely love these people, really, and they genuinely love me. It's a shared love, a shared bond. And I actually have a TikTok family and friends barbecue coming up in July where everybody can come fly out to Georgia, stay up here for the weekend, and we're going to go skating and bowling on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we're going to have our barbecue and do karaoke and have fun.
I know
Like, I
that's
just
right.
want everyone to know that I genuinely care about them and I'm genuinely grateful for the support that they've given me thus far.
Hmm. I love it. I'm coming.
Yeah, you're
I'm
more
coming.
than welcome. You're more than welcome. We're gonna have
I gotta
everything
see
out
this.
there.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm a little older, so I don't know about all that other
Oh,
stuff.
that's it's crazy you say that because
Mhm.
the type of music I listen to that type of music.
Well, not even
I
that.
don't
Some
listen
people.
to this generation of sounds because I cling more to the older generation of music.
Yeah.
So for that karaoke and that music and them slides and them line dances, it's definitely gonna be big.
Yeah. No, I was really talking more about all the activities. My back ain't gonna let me be
Oh,
great.
and we just doing karaoke and eating.
Okay. All right.
Karaoke and
All
eating.
right. That's what I'm talking about. Then I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. That's
Yes,
gonna be fun.
ma'am.
Now, the other thing that's a big topic when it comes to music and sharing now is mental health. Talk to me a little bit about what you feel or think about these types of conversations.
I like I said, I don't really pay attention to anyone else that's around me. I
Mm-hmm.
just worry about myself. My mental health is fine. I know where I stand. I know where I need to go. I know what I don't want to do. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to stand on that forever. No
Mm-hmm.
matter what price of money they try to give me, it don't matter. I'm going to stand on what I believe and I'm going to stand firm and I'm going to be still.
I love it. Be still. That's
I
important.
am.
Yes, there's so much going on that even me, I have to stop and say, okay, stop, newbie. Wait a minute. Just take a
Right.
minute, step back, start all over again. So
Hmm.
I love the fact that you are completely aware of who you are and that
Yes,
you
ma'am.
are in a safe place mentally, emotionally, and physically. That's so dope to me.
And I thank my mom for that as well. My
Yeah.
mom for that as well. She tells me, Shamari, be patient. She tells me all the time, like, Shamari, no, don't rush that. So now I just have it in the back of my head. Even if she's not standing to me, my mama saying, Shamari, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Shamari, be patient. Be patient. And
Mm-hmm.
I listen.
Mm-hmm.
I listen all the time, no matter what.
Because when you're patient, things start to come. You start to see things with a different, lens, if you will. And it allows
Hmm.
you to free up your brain a bit to really look at the big picture.
Yeah.
So, shout out to your mom. I know she has been instrumental, in making sure that you were good. Talk to me a little bit about um, your relationship with your mom. And I know you've talked a little bit about it now, but ultimately, like in the beginning, you weren't really going this way.
No, 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 I wasn't at all. My relationship with my mother is awesome. Like
Mm.
when I was younger, I remember being a little hard-headed and not wanting to listen to my mama. But now as I'm getting older, I be looking back at things and be like, dang, I really should have listened to my mother. So now any chance I get, I automatically listen. My mom is a great woman. She's a great mother. She's a
Mm.
great wife. Like she's just a great person. So
Mm.
I automatically cling to her
Hmm.
always and forever.
I love
That's my rock.
I love that. Do you have any siblings?
I do have a brother and he's a musician. He's a musician as well. I'm sorry.
Wow, what does he do?
He raps and sings.
Okay.
Yes, he go more towards rapping, but
Hmm.
he's just as good as a singer as I am,
That,
in a lower voice.
right, right, right. No, don't.
Yeah.
I know that's right. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah,
Yes.
no, I get it. I mean, it's interesting when you come from a background of um,
Mhm.
family of singers, you know.
Oh yeah, you can catch us in the house all the time singing something. The
It,
minute it come on, it could be a challenge, a range challenge, a run challenge. It can be the Isley brother with Contagious. We all in the kitchen, bunched up. Everybody got a part. You got your part. You got your part. I got my part, and we all gonna sit in here. We gonna do this together. We gonna
oh
do it
my
over
goodness.
and over.
That's something that is something I would love to see on live or on
Oh, we
IG or something.
definitely when we all get together,
Woo.
the whole family. My auntie brings a karaoke machine. We all go to my mom's house and we all pick out a song that everybody want to sing.
I
We
love
get down.
I love that. I love it. It's all in the family. I love
It's
that.
all in the family.
So now there's something that I would say that was told to me when I was younger, and that everything ain't for everybody, right? So talk to me a little bit about the style of music that you choose to do or going to choose to do, and then talk to me about being with a label versus being independent. Like, you know, where do you see yourself?
So my style of music, I kind of want to go more towards old school R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where the real vocalists were. I love that era of music. And I also want to do gospel here and there because I love God. So even if I can fit that in from time to time, I like all genres of music. I
Mm-hmm.
don't rap.
Right,
I
right, right.
don't rap and I don't sell certain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about things I don't want to talk about.
Right.
Like
Mm-hmm.
so I really want to go towards old school R&B and gospel. And I
Mm-hmm.
just want to leave it there.
Yeah.
Um, and as far as independent or being with a record label, I would love to stay independent. I feel
Mm.
like record labels, there's a lot of big people out there that will try to play with you, play with your money, play with your beliefs, play with your sexuality or anything. And I just don't want to be a part of it.
Mm,
Now, if there's a label out there that is willing to let me be free and let me be who I want to be while being the artist, then I'm all for it. But if you trying to change me into something or someone that I am not, I would rather stay independent.
I know that's right. Are there any producers, excuse me, in particular that you would like maybe two or three producers that you would love to work with?
I only have a top one, and that's Jermaine Dupri.
I know that's right.
Um, if he ever reach out to me, it depends on what he's asking for. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
Hmm.
go with him.
Jermaine,
Automatically.
yes, he
But
is he's been so instrumental in
yes,
so many people's careers and lives
yes,
that
ma'am.
I could definitely see you guys working together.
And I could too. That's why I would go. I would go automatically,
Hmm.
depending on
Right,
where he wants me to go.
right, right. Yeah,
Yes.
I think that if you explained it to him clearly, and I know Mom Dukes ain't playing that, um, he's going to take you where you need to go in the right
Right.
direction. And I
Yes.
also feel like he's really, really good with younger artists. He's very good at, molding them, if you will. A&R
Mhm.
work, which is what you should be doing in addition to producing and songwriting. So I mean, he's got it all, and you would not lose with Jermaine at all.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
we gonna put that out in the air. We gonna claim that.
We gonna claim that manifest.
Yes,
Hey.
yes, yes. So now I know that you are currently working on a project. Tell me a little bit about that.
So I am currently working on an EP. It's gonna have about 6 songs on it. The title is Tim's, Tims, and
Mhm.
it stands for This Is My Story. So
Mm,
within the EP, it has a song about my daughter, a song about family, a song about heartbreak, a song about love. It's just me all combined in one. And I
mm.
think it's gonna be great.
I'm looking forward, so forward to hearing that.
Yeah.
Now, when we talk about, and this is a little left, when we talk about messages in music, what do you want the audience to get from you?
I want the audience to get stability, love. I want them to be able to have feeling or be able to have understanding with my music. Um, I don't want to sell. Um, I don't know how to put it. Um, I don't
You
want
want
to
to,
sell anything negative.
I was going to say, you want to put out positivity.
Yes.
It's okay to party and have those types of
Yeah.
songs and things like that. But
It's okay, but I want them to still know that young people are mature enough too. I don't want everyone to think we're young minded or
right.
just unintelligent. I want them to be able to see me and
Mm-hmm.
hear me as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a given. I don't even think you got to worry about that, baby girl. You listen, you are, beautiful, you're well spoken,
Thank you.
you know what it is that you want. And as you continue to pursue this career in music, there will be so many lessons learned that you're gonna have so much to write and sing about. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? This is definitely going to be, I just think, eye opening for a lot of people, and then even the
yeah.
experience for you. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
first project, um, there's definitely going to be a lot of fanfare around it, and I'm looking forward to it. Definitely, when you're ready to release, I'm going to want you to come back and we can talk about the songs and get into it. So I'm looking forward to that. Now,
Yes,
since we're
ma'am.
talking about all this music and what you want to say, would you mind singing a little something for me?
Of course, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and do Better Days by Leandra Johnson.
Ooh, all
Okay.
right.
Sometimes it gets cold and you feel all alone. But hold on, better days are coming. It can be rough in this world. I know it ain't easy, but hang on in there. I know better days are coming. You've seen good, you've seen bad, you've been happy and sad. But just remember that better days are coming. Friends will leave you all by yourself, but don't cry, 'cause better days are coming. Oh, better days, better days, better days are coming.
Mm, girl, you just gave me chills. I love it. I love the fact that it just, when you sing, not only is you're smiling through every word.
I feel it. I feel
It,
it. I know exactly what it means.
man, I mean, smiling, it's just rolling, it's flowing, it's effortless. I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't no competition right now. Like, at the end of the day, what you just did in this short span is just absolutely amazing. I am
Thank you.
so looking forward to your success. This is going to be an amazing year for you and beyond. I am proud of you, and I'm just getting to know you. This is what it's all about.
Thank you. Thank you
You
so
are
much.
welcome.
Well,
Now,
thank you.
you have to tell everybody where they can find you, your music, your social media handles.
All right. So, my music is going to be on my YouTube, but you can also find it on Apple Music, Spotify, literally anywhere you can get music. And you can find that at ASHYA CLARK. That's Ashya Clark. And then my Instagram and TikTok both are official.ashaya. So that's going to be OFFICIAL.ASHYA.
Perfect. And your YouTube page, is it just Ashaya or Ashaya Clark?
The YouTube page where my music is posted, you will
Mhm.
actually have to just type in my name and it'll just pop up.
Love
So
it.
Ashaya is fine. You don't have to type in Clark.
Love it. Love it. Is there anything that you want to say to your listeners before we sign off?
Well, first, I would like to say to you for thank you so much for having me on here.
You're
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And another thing I would like to say to everybody else, we ear hustling, baby.
Thank you. I
Thank you.
appreciate you so much. Thank you for taking the time out to talk to me. For those of you who are checking out this interview, once again, I am Newbie the Ear Hustler. Tonight's guest is the amazingly talented Ashaya Clark out of Georgia. We ear hustling, baby. You guys have an amazing evening, and I'll see you soon. Peace.